All right, guys, so we are making biscuits. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So we start off with 2 cups of flour. We use organic flour that is unrefined. You can use, I imagine, any flour, but we are biscuit fans here at the Max. So we love eating our sausage or our bacon with them. So we're gonna make some homemade biscuits today and then get started. It's kind of rainy outside, so it's gonna be a little bit late going outside. And plus, new baby. It was the first night, so Miss Mac, as she gets up, we're letting her take a morning nap already. So let's get started on our biscuits. All right, so you see we've got, of course, the milk, butter, honey, flour, and salt. We use a pink Himalayan salt. We use a coarse salt. There's no wrong way. So we use just a pinch of that. Our honey, we do about 2 tablespoons. You can do less. Misty and them like the sweetness of the honey, so we use 2 tablespoons. Also, we're using a fall honey. So our fall honey, of course, is not nearly as sweet as our spring honey. Also for breakfast, elderberry syrup. They'll get a good helping of this. We are single cuppers, so we'll pour 1 big cup of this, like a half pint or pint, and we'll all take a little drink of it because it's good for you. Alright guys, breakfast is done. Mommy's got the baby and we gotta get some stuff done. Aiden's already started chores, but we've got to get some cows moved, and it's chilly, so we're gonna try to get some warmth going on. We still have not had sun, which stinks. We need some sun to kind of drought some all this rain that we've had, so I would like to get some sun. So hopefully we'll get some sun soon. Other than that, we can't take our pigs till about 2 more weeks now, since Christmas time is upon us. Since we had the baby, we didn't have to, if you remember in that vlog where we moved the nets, moved the turkeys, moved the sheep, we didn't take down the old nets because it was cold, it was rainy already, and we were just trying to get fresh areas for them to bed in. So today we just got to kind of take those nets down, kind of get your back cleaned up, get some hay moved, some random stuff like that. So we're going to try to get some of this stuff done and then get back inside and enjoy time with the baby. It is rather cold out, and I'm going to go help Aiden do his chores. The pigs, we'll look at the pigs to make sure they're doing good. Look at the sheep. Pigs need to be moved, but again, it's so wet. We're going to probably give them another day or 2 in their paddock they're in now, and then move them once we get a little sun, because it's supposed to start getting a little bit clear weather starting tomorrow, hopefully. You can see all the standing water. It's rained like crazy here the last few days. I feel like that's all our vlogs have been about, is baby or rains, but man, it's flooded. Good news is our onions are starting to come up. This will be our early spring onions. They're all really starting to come up. You can see them. All of them are starting to come up there. And the same way with our carrots. They're doing the same thing. They're starting to really come up now, so that's good to see. Our onions over here are doing the same thing. They're starting to come up. So the chickens had worked this area real well. I want to let you look at it because this is going to be another bed. We're going to put some silage structure down for it too. But look at this. Look how good they worked this area. Completely flat now. All that compost is worked in. Got some old leaves right here. Some old leaves right here. They've worked the whole thing. So now what we've got them doing is we've got them on fresh grass right here in the yard, and we'll feed them, and every day we'll just move it up just to basically 4 foot over or 8 foot up.
Hey, baby. Hey. Hey. Hey, baby. Hey, what's wrong?
She gagging herself with her fingers.
Hey.
So you better wake up, sleepyhead. Quit trying to sleep all day. Stay up all night. Got you. Got you, Livie.
All right, so birds are done, cows are done. We're supposed to get some hay. But remember this old blind? We had an old blind. This is actually what Aiden shot his deer out of just a few weeks ago, but it was tore up, slap up. I don't know how in the world the deer didn't smell us or see us. So we got a brand new one. We just got to get set up. So Aiden's clearing off the same spot we were. We're gonna chunk this one. Aiden is also, I got the camera, the old camera, just to kind of get rid of it. So we're gonna set this up real quick. We may hunt tonight. I don't know. We're probably gonna hunt tomorrow, the next day. Okay, so this one is set up, and let me, the reason we call this the deer paddock. This is just one of our areas that our cows graze in the summer. So we have the blind right here. Now, let me show you proximity where I'm at. When we talk about homesteading and sustainable foods, what's more sustainable than using your cattle field here as a deer field? And the same thing, our deer hunting area as a cattle field. So, okay, you see where we're at? We're right here. Just planted ryegrass and some clover, which doubles for cows. But look at this. Look at where we're at. There's the cattle fence right there. There's a little barn we built. There's the burn pile we have and the big barn. So we're literally, a tenth. Well, you see the house. There's the house. That shows you how close we're hunting to our land, or hunting to our house, right on the edge of our land on this end. And you can utilize it not only for deer, for cattle too. Okay, so we've got this fresh bale here and took the old out and pushed it right here. Now, why did we push it right here? For one thing, I just want to get it out of there. It's wet. They're not eating any more of it. It's been on the ground. We've put some in those spots. But this is going to be what we use just to bed our pigs and throw in with the sheep. The sheep won't eat a lot of this. They'll eat some of it more than the cow will. But that way we can utilize this and spread it across. Like there's some spots right here that's just bare. So we're going to take some of this and spread it. Aiden can pull right here and grab it, and the ranger, he's not having to pull into this mud. Normally, they would be out of here. I mean, just like we talked about, we move them weekly. They've been in here 2 weeks. The reason being is because if you remember, Aiden put seed on all of this right here. So I don't want to prematurely let them go in there and harm the new seed. We want to give it a chance to grow like we gave this chance to grow. And it's still growing. So we're going to leave them in here a little bit longer. It's not bad. As you can tell, you don't see just piles of manure everywhere. And also we just put a brand new fresh bale over there to get them away from this area where the water drains and where we've had to dump. So, we just want to go and get this hay out. We'll use it towards the pigs. Pigs can bed in it, eat it, do whatever they want to do with it. And we'll use the rest in composting. I guess when it's nasty outside and you really can't work in the yard as much or in the grass areas as much, you start doing other things that need to get done. So we got some more gravel and some more rock dropped right here since we already had the tractor hooked up getting the old hay out. So we're going to go and spread some fresh gravel and rock in the dairy stanchion just to make it a little bit cleaner, a little bit fresher for the cows as they come in every morning. See, this area usually just stays wet because it's the traffic area. So we just put some fresh graded rock in here. Just made it look a little bit better. It's wet right now, so I don't know if you think it looks better, but it really does. Once it dries out, this rock was on the bottom of a pile, so it's kind of wet right now, but it's gonna help that entrance not be so muddy right here. See how muddy this gets. This was right here. So by putting this here, this will help settle and make it a little bit cleaner walk in, walk out for me, but also for the cows. All right, again, you can see the rains we've gotten. You can see the path that we're on right now. It's just mud. So we've got the pigs right here. The girls, we gave them another extra room on top of the hill because down the hill is muddy down there. They just knocked over their water, so that's why it looks muddy. Theirs is actually still pretty good. They're rooting it around, but they dumped their water. So we're gonna look at doing another paddock right here for tomorrow and the next day. So this will be the next paddock stall right here, and we'll actually build those tomorrow. We got to get in, try to help Mom with the baby, but we wanted to get some chores done before it started storming. The sheep are actually really good. This was the original paddock, if you remember, before we had Livie. That's the paddock we added. We'll close this one up probably tomorrow too. It's not a big necessity because that's where their little barn is. They hadn't been hanging out there unless we're here, but let's see what their grass is right quick. This will be where they're moving. You see it's still got good grass right here. They've not ate any of this. And also they're gonna help this area. Remember, this is that area that doesn't have just tons of grass. But you see it's still got a lot of greenery underneath here, even after frost. So they'll be able to eat that. They still have some grass right here. You can see all that green still there. So we'll let them eat that today. And then tomorrow we'll move them on this paddock right here. All this whole beautiful area. They'll have a monster paddock tomorrow. All right, so we're gonna be ending the night with the deer burgers that Aiden was able to harvest just a few weeks ago. And also some pork right here. Let's see if I can show it to you. Got the pork we've already got ready. We'll smoke it and we'll eat it probably tomorrow. So we'll eat burgers and got some steaks laid out and got some good pork ribs laid out. So it is going to be a yummy, yummy meal. And this is really the first day we've had our baby home, Livie, and it's been a good day. And I'm just drink a cup of coffee because I know we're going to stay up half the night. And Missy don't drink coffee, but she may start for sure. What are we doing, Mama?
Giving Livie a bath at home.
First bath at home. We gave her one at the hospital, but first one at home.
She is not a fan of being put down. Little spoiled girl. And she does not like to be messed with.
It's very cold. How are you gonna get the sun cold? It's from the bath.
Y'all gonna be big helpers?
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Jennings, are you a helper? JJ. Jennings. I don't think he's ever heard her cry, huh?
I mean, besides just her little whimpering.
You not helping? No. So guys, thank y'all for watching this video. Thank y'all for subscribing. Thank y'all for all the comments. Y'all are just like family. We hope that y'all enjoyed watching the pregnancy video and again our lives. And we just thank y'all. God bless. Happy homesteading, y'all.